broadcast. Very interesting, right? Generational curse. His father did it to his own sister. And now this pastor by name Samuel Ajayi also did the same to his own daughter, who is now 17 years old. That means by calculation, the man started when the girl was just 13. Very young. Very, very young. And he's a pastor. Guys, if you're watching for the first time, please like, share, and also subscribe. Thank you very much. So it started like 4 years back. 4 years ago, this man defiled, deflowered his own very daughter. And the mother is not aware at all of what has been happening for years under her roof. I wonder how this pastor managed to manipulate this girl, his own very daughter, for all these years that made her to keep quiet. At a point, maybe the girl was enjoying it. You know, manipulation is real. Why some people are saying that it could be something spiritual, like rituals. Maybe he went to do some black magic stuff to get enough power to perform miracle to give prophecy in his church. And then maybe the native doctor or the occult master told him, you have to be sleeping with your daughter so that your powers will keep increasing and you will never fail in giving prophecies and doing miracles. You'll be doing it so accurately so long as you are sleeping with your daughter. You know, it could be that one as well. Who can tell the motive behind it? But many are guessing it could be rituals since he's a pastor because it happened in Nigeria, Ondo State, Akure, Pastor Samuel Ajayi. Now he's in what they call it, correctional center, like a prison kind of correctional center. That is where the magistrate, the judge said he should be kept there until they get what to do with him. Because he has already testified, he has confessed to it, pleaded guilty for his sins. But that is not just all. He's claiming that he's under influence of generational curse, meaning the same demons that tormented his father, that made his own father to sleep with his own sister, is now on him. And the same thing, spirit is manipulating him, making him to do the same to his own daughter. So he said, this spirit, just this generational curse of a thing, just want to destroy him, disgrace him as well. He needs help. He himself as a pastor saying that he needs help, he needs to be delivered. Man, things are happening. Ladies, don't just say it's his daughter, like father and daughter. Be careful, some men, they don't care. Even their own very daughter, they will sleep with her. They will do it. So don't just always say, oh, it's his daughter, it's his daughter. Just like this lady, she never paid attention because she felt the husband is a pastor. How would you ever think in this world that a pastor will end up sleeping with his own daughter from that small age of 18? That's scary. So that's why a lot of people are saying, maybe he did it to, maybe it's a spiritual thing, like a rituals. They told him to be doing it with the daughter so that he will keep having powers to do miracle and his church will be growing bigger and bigger and giving prophecies. Because you know, when you go to collect powers, black powers from the underworld, they will give you certain conditions that look very hard. And those conditions, the day you are exposed, it will be so shameful. They will give you that hard condition, knowing that at a point, it won't work for you anymore. It will be difficult to accomplish the task. Then the person will be disgraced. And if the person cannot meet up, then the person will carry the consequences on his head or her head. Because a lot of pastors want to do things to make their church grow. They want to be famous. They want to be wealthy. They want their people to be praising them. They want to have private jets, build mansions, have fleet of cars, you know. So that's why they do these things. So now, according to the wife that raised the alarm, she said that she came back home on that very day and saw the bedroom scattered. Everywhere was scattered. The bed itself was not the way it was when she left the house. So she was now asking the daughter, what happened in this room? What happened? What happened? Pressed on the girl to talk. That was when the girl now revealed everything to the mother. Told the mother that the father just finished giving it to her hot, hot. I wonder what kind of sex will make a bed scatter in that manner with a young girl of 17. That means they did a lot of different styles. I don't think it's only one style. They could have done the doggy, the missionary, all kinds of styles. And you see, they did not even clean up the evidence. Definitely the girl could have been sweating on the bed. Of course. Because look at for 4 years, you tell me that she will not be catching strong feelings for the father. Maybe she will not even be seeing the father, who is the pastor, as a father anymore. She will not start seeing the father like a boyfriend. Do you know that some girls have interest in their father? Some girls jealous their mother because they feel their father is so handsome, the father is so good and rich. They start jealousing their mother. They want to partake. Some girls, even by themselves, seduce their own father, you know, to sleep with them so that they will enjoy that love that the man is giving to their mother, also let it to be extended to them. So, to be continued, for that room to be so scattered in that way, it means a lot. The woman could have, it's not just that the bed was rough. She could have seen a lot of sweat on the bed, orgasm on the bed, sperm on the bed, that made her to say, no, something terrible happened in this room while I was awake. That was why she pressed on that girl, because she's a woman too. She knows the signs when she sees it on the bed. So the lady, the girl, the young girl, then confessed to the mother and said, yes, they did it on the bed. Ah, the woman went mad. What? My husband, a pastor. I can't believe this. She raised alarm. So the woman raised alarm, and then neighbors, people gathered. What happened? What happened? Hey, my husband, the pastor, was sleeping with my daughter for years. Is that truly your daughter? Yes, so our biological daughter. Then they called the police. The police came. Where is he? Where is he? He went on a mountain, prayer mountain. Imagine. After sleeping with your daughter, he went to the mountain to pray. He went to the mountain to pray. I don't know whether to ask for forgiveness of sin or to tell the occult master spiritually that he has done the show. He needs more power. He'll be going for a program. I don't know why he went on a mountain to pray. So there, police went and picked him up. What did I do? What did I do? I mean, what is it? Why are you arresting me? What have I done? You have been sleeping with your daughter. You even deflowered her. It's a lie. It's a lie. But the girl have already testified. That was how they took him, arrested him, put him in jail, then to the court, where I testified. Because the girl have already done her own confession. The man testified in the court, saying that it's a generational curse, that his own very father slept, also was doing it with his own sister. This pastor has a sister, he has a sister, and their own father was sleeping with that girl. That was this pastor's sister as well. This Samuel Ajayi guy, his own sister, his own father slept with her. So he's now saying that it's a generational thing. That's why him too, the same spirit have caught up with him, possessed him to make him to be doing the same thing to his own daughter. That means he's trying to say that even his sons, because he has 5 children, that means his own sons will equally do it to their own daughters. Since he's saying it's a generational thing. So he's saying he needs deliverance. He needs help. He can't stop. That the more he tries to stop, the more he sees himself doing it. The question is, why did that girl keep quiet for all these years? Was the man, definitely, he could have been giving her a lot of money, showing her love among the rest of the. Tell her, don't worry. But one thing that surprised me was that how comes she never got pregnant? Ah, all these years, for 4 years, right from when she was 13, she never got pregnant. It's surprising. Or the man was using or maybe he bought some contraceptive pills, give it to her to be drinking. Maybe she drinks those things before they start. The man will tell her, the man will tell her, you have to drink that medicine. We'll be doing it today. Or maybe after the sex, the man will tell her to go and drink the medicine. I don't know which one how they have been managing it for all these years. Right from 2021, this man started it with the daughter, down to this August when he was arrested in Nigeria. That was where it happened. Guys, if you're watching for the first time, please like, share, subscribe. Okay, thank you very much. So it's crazy. It's very crazy. But guess what? The lawyer was pleading for the man to be bailed, put on bail, But the judge was like, he has already accepted that he did it. And due to the nature of the case, the seriousness of the case, that this kind of man should not be allowed to live. He has to be, they should keep him, behind bars for the meantime, you know. So the case was adjourned till November this very year as well, to know what actually to do to him, whether life in 20 years in prison or 50 years in prison. But guess what? Guess what? There was a twist. There was a twist because the same wife that raised alarm, the same wife of this pastor Samuel Ajayi that raised the alarm that made people to gather, then they called the police, then the man was arrested. The same wife is now telling the court that please, this is a family matter, according to the lawyer, telling the judge that the wife is saying that this is a family matter, that she has forgiven him. She has forgiven him, that please they should just discharge the case so that they can settle it within their family, that she loves her husband so much and she has forgiven him. It's crazy. You have forgiven him. Somebody that did such a thing to your own daughter, deflowered her, sleeping with her for 4 good years. All you can say is you are forgiving him. You want him back home because he's the breadwinner, according to the lawyer. That the wife is saying that this pastor Samuel Ajayi is the breadwinner of the family. They need him back so that he will come, continue paying the house rent, the school fees, bringing the food. They need food at home. You see, that's Africa for you. Because most of these women, they don't work, they don't have a job. So they depend on their husbands almost like 100%. So that's why when things are going wrong in a family in Africa, they don't usually speak out because they're like, if I speak out, maybe the marriage will end and I will suffer with the children, or I will suffer alone. Nobody will marry me again. And even when they have domestic violence, that violence in the house, they keep quiet. They bear the pain because they feel that if they leave, how can they get money to rent a house, to start life afresh? No money, no source of income because they are jobless. So that's how most African women are, also in that country called Nigeria. So many of them see their husbands sleeping with their daughter, molesting them, but they will not speak out because of the fear. If I leave, what happens to me? How will I continue life? If I shout or expose him, he will go to jail. How will I continue paying the school fees of these children? Because the government does not help. No social system in that country. The government will not help in paying the children's school fees. The government will not help them to pay rent and the bills or even get her a job. So that's why most of them keep quiet when they see things going wrong in the family. They don't speak out. They don't speak out. So, well, in as much it's painful because that girl, her life has been damaged. Oh, all right. So her life will no longer remain the same, you know? She won't be normal again. Imagine how she'll be looking at men as she's growing up. She's about to turn 18 years. Will she even fit in any relationship? Because now she started at an early age to be sleeping with her father, who is a matured man of about 40, over 40 years old. For the man is 42 years old. Yeah, he's 42 years old. So that means this girl will end up sleeping with matured men because she started with matured men. She end up sleeping with uh, dating married men, becoming side chicks to so many married men, or maybe single men that are 50 years old, 40 something years old, because that's how she started. You see, most girls that you see dating married men, dating men very old, older than them, is because somehow most of them were touched at an early age by these older men. Yeah, most of them, maybe at the age of 8, 7, 10. Some men in their 40s and 50s were already doing stuff with them. So when they now start growing, they don't see any difference there. So even when they are like 18 or 19, 20 years old, you see them dating a man of 60 years old, side chick, right? They don't see anything there because they've been there right from when they were young. They are not addicted to it. You see, they hardly even date young guys. If young guys cannot care enough for them because they started with older men. They feel older men can care a lot for them, knows how to care. So it will be difficult to break that cycle. So this pastor, Samuel Ajayi, could it be that because he saw his father doing it to his own very sister in those days when they were young, so he felt like it's normal because he saw his father doing it. He now felt like, well, after all, my father did it and nothing happened. Nothing happened. So why can't I do it to my own daughter? Hmm? I'm now imagining like what could he be telling his daughter while doing it? He'll be telling his daughter, baby, you're sweet. Baby, you're sweeter than your mother. You're sweeter than your mother. I like those boobs. Ah, baby. Ah, your boobs are good. Your backside is very nice. I like your this juicy area. Ah, the way he was giving it hot to his own daughter. And I could also imagine, like, the daughter when the man was, his own father was, her father was giving it to her hot. How would she be screaming? Would she be saying, Daddy, Daddy, take it easy. Daddy, take it easy. I don't know. Like, huh? I don't know. Would the girl be saying, Daddy, take it easy. Daddy, Daddy, father and daughter. I wonder. The soundtrack in the room, how it would be like. Daddy, 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 take it easy. Daddy, take it easy. Pastor. The man is a pastor. That's the crazy part of everything. A pastor. Then after that, he'll go to church. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Why won't he vibrate on the altar? He will vibrate on the altar because he just finished enjoying himself. He's excited. Since he cannot get girls in the church to, some pastors do it with girls in the church, in the choir, usher, or members. So maybe he couldn't get any girl from the church. So he felt like, okay, this is my daughter. She will keep the secret. At least I will not be exposed in time. The food is at home, well secured. Man, a lot of things are happening. You see, that's why you have to be careful. The kind of pastors that lay their hands on you to pray for you. Else they'll be transferring those kind of lifestyle in your head, in your life. They put their hand, they are praying for you. You don't know that they're transferring those demons in them. Then you now see yourself start lusting after little girls, underage girls, even if possible your daughters, if you're not careful and if you're not spiritually strong. Those demons will influence the person start lusting after his own daughter. Say, man, this my daughter has nice shape. Damn, damn, no, 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 no. I must be the first to test my daughter before any other man. Oh my lord, damn. It's crazy. So ladies, don't say, oh, this is the father. No, she's so close to the father. They play on the bed, they even play on the bed. The other day I came back, I saw them playing on the bed. Be careful. If that man is very active, he's an active man. Some men, just by looking at a girl passing, their dick is already charging up. In fact, they've already devoured her. The girl won't even know that somebody have had sex with her already by imagination. Because some guys are like that. They are so active. They have, in fact, spiritually and by imagination, they have had sex with a lot of girls because they fantasize about those girls. Oh my lord, if I had met Florence, I would have done this to her. This is who I would do it with her, you know. So those kind of guys, you allow your daughter to be playing with them. Hey, at a point, as a man he is, there's a kind of play he'll be playing with the daughter, and the thing will just jack up. Boom! Then he'll tell the girl, don't worry, don't tell your mother, okay? It's good. It's normal. Didn't your teacher tell you? Your teacher won't tell you. I am your father. I am telling you it's normal. It's normal. Let's do it. You'll like it. I'll buy you ice cream. I'll buy you cake. It's crazy. So ladies, be careful. Not even your neighbors, all those matured men you see, you allow your children to be playing with. Be careful. Just think that most of them are normal. Some men are predators. They know how to lure little children close to them and then bam, deflower them. And some girls don't speak out. Some girls will never tell you the story of their life, how they were deflowered by their brother, by their father, by their uncle, by their pastor. A lot of things happen in girls' life, in so many girls' life while growing up. But most of them keep that secret. They will never tell it to anyone, especially when they are the only one that knows that it happened to them. Their friends are not aware. They will keep that secret. But some, they usually let it out because they feel by letting it out, they are now freed. Because when they don't let it out, it keeps tormenting them, it keeps haunting them. There are some certain movies they will watch, it will bring back the old memories. Girls are innocent. They felt that men are like them, that men reason the way they reason. No, some men don't reason the way you reason as a girl. You might be playing with a matured guy, going to his room to watch movie, going to the man's house to watch that. You don't know that the man is just waiting for that perfect time, or that guy is waiting for that perfect time to devour that perfect time. In the beginning, it may not be in his mind, but at a point, that demon will influence him. This girl, this this young girl coming close to you, playing with you, why don't you try one or two? Do one or two things with her. She will like it. Huh? Start something up. Start by taking her out, buying her things. Whenever you're coming, buy her gifts, give her money. Then from there, you strike. Either in your room or you take her to your hotel. Take her to a hotel and do the do. You know? So definitely that pastor definitely will end up in the prison, maybe for 20, 30, 40 years. There he will be, I don't know, he may not end up seeing any girl to sleep with there. And the wife, I don't know how she will manage her life, you know. It's a sad story though, but what can we do? This is life. It happens. It's not like this is the pastor that does it or the only man, because he's a human being. It's not like he's the only man that does it in this whole world. It happens. It happens. So, well, guys, that's a wrap. So tell me, what do you think in all this? Guys, if you're here watching for the first time, please like, share, and also subscribe, okay? All right. All right. So, guys, I'll be checking out now. Signing out. I am Chi. See you guys in my next broadcast. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out of here. Bye bye. See you guys later. My share.